So, I'm going to be a little bit emotionally exhausted for this episode because I just got out of my therapy session literally like 5 minutes ago or something. And I wanted to make a video, partly for myself so that I can remember to do these things, and partly because I'm assuming there's probably people out there who have to do the same thing and probably feel the same way I do about how hard it is. I am supposed to convince myself that it wasn't my fault, that emotions are a good thing, which I was always taught they weren't, that I am not to blame, and to try and bring up things that I enjoy and start doing them again. All of that sounds easy as pie to people who aren't in this situation, but for people who are, it is hell to try and do. I'm not a social person in the first place, so I don't know how to socialize, so I isolate a lot. I can't rewrite 26 years of being told that emotion is something that you do as a child and not as an adult, but apparently it's something you do as a child and not as an adult. Ooh, I did not mean to move that. So I basically am sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to convince myself that A, the assault wasn't my fault, and B, convince myself to use the actual word for the assault, C, that I need to cry it out and basically wear my emotions on my sleeve, and I'm sure there's a D, but I can't think of it right now. And while logically everything that he's told me is true, everything the therapist has said is true, it's still really hard to even, I can look at you straight in the face and say it's not my fault and emotions are good. But the fact that I can say that with a straight face and not believe a word of it, I think is what we as in people in my situation need to work on. Just because we say it doesn't mean we feel it, and I think we really need to start to feel it. I know it's going to be hard for me. I know that I'm probably going to have a really, really long relationship with my therapist in order to get through this, but it's something that I'm gonna have to work on, and it's something that I'm gonna have to, push through. I'm currently at a 70-30, 70%. Why should I even try? Why not just give up and end it all? And 30%, well, maybe he's right and I just need to give life a try. So, I guess that's up from where it used to be. It used to be, like 99, 1%. And I guess if it's getting better, then at least, I can up it a percent or two. But for people who are in therapy, for people who have to do, the homework that I'm doing, I'm right there with you, and I know it's hard, and I am on your side, and I will be struggling right along with you. I will be procrastinating every inch of the way. I will be crying. I will be angry. I will be mad. I will be relieved when I don't have to do it anymore. But I will be doing it. And I will keep working at it until such time that he's right or I'm right. So, keep fighting is all I can say. If you're not at 70-30, if you're below me and you're at a 20 or a 10 or, a 5 or 2 or anything like that, keep fighting for that small percentage. And if you're above me, by all means, let me know your secret, because this shit is hard.